Okay y'all, so today I'm going to be showing y'all how I go from my pixie cut to a... So for the sake of this video, I didn't want to come on camera looking crazy, so I just molded my hair down just a little bit. I need a touch up on my relaxer, so sometimes in between the times when my pixie is not fully relaxed and I got like my natural hair growing in, I'll do different styles like what we about to do today, and just a couple things just to keep me together while I'm in between hair appointments, because you know we gotta stay cute. Okay, the hair that you'll need for this ponytail is clip-ins. I do clip-ins because they're super easy. I can pop them in the morning. It takes me about 5 minutes to do this hairstyle. I can quickly leave out the door, and as soon as I come home I can take it right out, so you don't have to deal with glue, you don't have to deal with anything being stuck in your head, and you could take it right out and you could do whatever you want to do with your hair the next day. The hair that I use for this ponytail is Kinky straight clip-ins. The reason that I use Kinky straight is because Kinky straight blends more in with my hair texture, and even though my hair is relaxed, I just feel like the Kinky straight gives more of a natural look, and it looks more like real hair versus if I use straight Brazilian body wave or straight clip-ins. I feel like it'll look too silky and it'll be very obvious that it isn't my hair. Also, because my hair is short, Kinky clip-ins actually are very textured at the root. They get a little bit more straight at the ends, but the roots are very textured, so my real hair blends in seamlessly where you cannot even tell that I've added hair into my head. I do believe you could use what you want, but for me, this works. This is, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 6 pieces. I believe the pack comes with 7 pieces, 7 to 8 pieces. I'm not sure, but I only use 6 pieces. And I'm going to show y'all today how I put them in my head, and it's literally simply easy. It's very easy. The products that you will need for this hairstyle is very simple. Now you can use your own gel that you prefer, but I prefer to use jam in my hair because I'm just real stuck on like the holy grails. I don't like to put a strong eco style or something super strong in my hair. Now if that's what you use, you can use it, but I like jam in my hair because it doesn't dry my hair out. It's not going to make my hair hard, and it's enough just for about a couple of hours when I'm about to be outside during the day. And once I take my hair out, my hair is not like stuck in a whole bunch of product in my head from gel. So I specifically use jam. And you'll also need an edge control of choice. I use edge booster because I feel like this is the best edge control for my hair, and the edge control is literally only for the corners of your hair. You won't be putting this all over your head. So these 2 products is literally all you need. You don't need nothing else. When I say 5 minutes, it's gonna take you 5 minutes. As far as tools, the only things that you will need is your comb and an edge brush. You're also gonna need you some brushes too. So if you got like a wig brush and you need like a paddle brush just to blend. But other than that, let's hop straight into it. The pack of hair comes with 2 of these long ones, and it comes with about 4 of this length. So you have 2 of the long ones and then 2 of the medium-sized ones. They also come with small ones like this sometimes, but I don't really use these unless you're about to wear like a full face going down, and you might just want to add more like little pieces in the front to frame your face, but we don't really need that right now. And also the last thing that I do want to say is, if you're doing a ponytail, I feel like 1 pack is enough. If you want to put clip-ins all over your head to make it super full, you might need 2 packs, but 1 pack is always enough for me. Now we're going to start with putting this in my head. The fact that my hair is already molded down, a pixie doesn't have length for real, so you don't have to separate your hair and put different pieces in. You literally can just clip your hair on, if you get what I'm saying. Because I am doing a middle part, I'm actually going to just I'm gonna go ahead and comb this out, and because I'm doing a middle part, I'm just gonna already put a middle part in my head. Now that I've already separated my hair and put a middle part, I'm going to start adding the hair, and then after that I'm going to show you how quick it is to style it. So I'm using the medium pieces in the back. I'm going to put 2 medium pieces in the back, 2 long pieces in the middle and 2 medium pieces in the front. So it's gonna be super quick. You don't have to separate your hair because the hair is already short. The only thing you're gonna do is open up the clamps. I'm gonna make sure the clamps are open, and you literally, another thing is I clamp these clips really high in the back of my head because I'm going to be grabbing it all into a ponytail, and you don't want the clips pulling from the tension of the ponytail. So I start up here instead of on my nape, and I'll literally just pop it in just like that. So this is one piece. And I also try to add more volume in the back because you are pulling the ponytail to the back. So if you put more volume in the front, then the ponytail will look a little bit thin because it'll be more hair up here and less hair in the back. So the more volume you put in the back, going backwards instead of on the top and the side, the more fuller your ponytail will be in the back. And I'm literally just clipping this on the hair. You don't have to separate it. The only part you will have to worry about is just this little layer covering that first clip that's in the back. The next 2 clips will be the long 2 clips, the 2 long clips, and I will put this right over top. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. Let me see. Can y'all see my head? I pray y'all can see. So that literally goes around, and as y'all can see, I'm literally just clipping. You don't have to worry about filling too much of this area, only because you want the top of your ponytail, you want it to lay like natural hair, so you want it to be flat, so you're not putting too much volume on your sides or your top, if that makes sense. So I'm putting the second one, and I'm putting that right over top of the first clip. You see what I'm saying? How you just clip, clip, clip. Okay, I actually counted wrong, and I actually have 3 of these left instead of 2. So I know it's kind of off. So I still have like hair up here after I put the 4 pieces right here in the back. This is the 5th one. I'm just going to split this hair right here that's like in the top of my head, and I'm just going to, that's the only hair that I'm actually going to split. But I want it to be enough that I know, I want it to be enough so that I know this hair at the top is going to cover this clip completely, if that makes sense. These last 2 clips are what we're going to use for the front. Now I'm going to keep saying, do not add too much hair up the top because you don't want it to be too full that it doesn't look natural. Now that you have all of your 5 pieces in your hair, you're going to take the last 2 pieces, and this is when you add hair to the front. Now you're going to take like a comb, and you're going to part this hair, and you're going to put it not super close to the part, but you don't want it that far away from the part. You want it far enough away from the middle part that the weft is covered. Now if you have simple seamless clip-ins, then this will be a whole lot easier, but these are not seamless. I did have seamless before, but the seamless ones are a lot easier to cover up. So I clip that in super easy, and then I just pull this hair in the front right over top. And that's just enough so that you don't see the clipping. Now this is what your hair will be looking like on one side, and then we're about to do the next side. One more time just to show y'all again. You're going to part your hair about a ½ inch or however much hair you need. This is the only time you're going to be separating the hair. And I don't want you to worry about this empty space right here where there's no hair, because you're going to use that as the illusion of your hair being slicked back. And trust me, with the jam, that's when you're going to know, okay, this is how we make it look like it's our real hair. So we're going to clip this last one in. Same thing as like we did on the other side. Same way we did on the other side. And that's just enough to cover the hair. So now your hair will be looking like this. Now as you can see, you still see my hair from my PIXIE standing straight on that, but I'm about to show y'all how y'all can blend that super easily. Also, I don't want y'all to worry about the extra hair that will be open right here that's of your pixie. I didn't want you to put any clip-ins up in here because that's the hair that we're going to be slicking to create the illusion that it's our real hair. Now that we place all the clip-ins in our hair, we're going to go straight into styling. The first thing that I do when it comes to styling is creating my baby hairs first before I start laying the hair down and trying to pull it into a ponytail. This is when I pull this hair back. And for me, I only do 2 swoops of baby hair. You could do your baby hair however you want your baby hair, but all the extra hair that's left out, it's up to you to do your baby hairs how you want it. Now, I only pull my corners out this way. I also pull out my sideburns because I don't like too many swoops all over my face, but just enough to frame my face the way that I like framing my face. So this is when I take my edge control. This is the only place that edge control will go on your hair, so you don't have to worry about its edge control going anywhere else. I like my swoops to be super. I just frame my baby hairs like this to the front, and then I'll also swoop my sideburns. Now you don't have to leave out that much, but it's totally up to you how much hair that you want to leave out. And now I'm about to do the same on the other side. So I'm pulling some of my hair out on my corners, and I specifically do my baby hairs like this only because the way my headline is, I just like to pull my corners out because I got like a little grandpa headline. So I like to pull my hair back forward because my headline goes back, so I pull the hair back forward so that it makes up for the space. I guess, I don't know, I can't even explain it. Like, I've been doing this like for years. I wish I knew how to do it when I was a kid. Same thing. Years. So now that our baby hairs are done on both sides, I hope y'all can see it clearly. I apologize if the lighting is not the best, but now that my baby hairs are done on both sides, now we can go into actually styling the hair. So you can use some mousse, or you can hop straight into your jam. Now I use the mousse just to blend my real hair as much as possible into the clip-ins. If you have a pixie, then you already know. You should have used some mousse on deck. Mousse is always going to blend your hair straight into everything. It's also going to mold your hair exactly how you need it so that it stays down. So you can do that just for the top. You can add it to the sides if need be, but you're going to mousse this down. Now mousse takes about 5 to 10 minutes to dry, so you won't be that long trying to wait to fix your hair. Also, remember when I said you're going to make sure all the hair is covering the clip-ins. So the mousse will help you make sure all of the hair is covered. Now my hair is like super flat already just from the mousse. Next, you're going to go in with your jam, and the jam is actually going to hold the hair down. And this is not enough. Jam is not something that's going to hold it down all week, but it is something that is going to have your hair laid all day. And if you want to do it again the next day, then you'll have to jam it down again maybe. If you want to gel it so it can last you a week, then you can gel it. But I use jam. Also, you can get this in. Don't worry about the product getting on the clip-in hair, because you're going to treat the clip-ins like it's your real hair, as if you was gelling your real hair down. You're also going to lift this hair up. The extra hair that I talked about in the beginning of the video that you're leaving open right here, you're going to jam all of that back. So you're taking a jam or gel and you're jamming all of that hair back. as if it's your real hair, as if it's all connected. And you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. I always use jam because it's not sticky, it's not hard, it's just a quick, simple, everyday. Y'all know when we was in high school back in the day, we used to just take jam and slap it on our head and put our hair in a ponytail and go on about our day. Now, the last thing that you're going to do with the jam also is, remember I told you in the back, you're not going to put the clip-ins right on your nape. You're going to do it high up. So it's going to be extra hair underneath of that clip-in. You're going to take the jam again and you're going to slick that hair up. So you put jam the same way how we slick the front and the sides. You're going to take the jam and you're going to jam your hair up. And you don't have to use mousse or anything back here. You can if that's what you want to do for more direction of the hair. But I feel like you don't really need mousse for this style. It's just preferred to lay it down a little bit more. And I think I'm just used to mousse because of I have a PIXIE and you kind of using your mousse every day when you have a PIXIE. So that hair is slicked up. Who gonna tell me this is not my real hair? It just, you see what I'm saying? It just looks natural. The next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take that same jam and split it right down your part. And this is just to perfect the part. Now, if you're rushing, you about to go to work, you about to run an errand, you don't really have to do this part. But it's just to make sure the part is like super straight. I don't usually perfect it every time. Most of the time when I do this style, I'm rushing and I'm not really about to go anywhere but the gym or run some errands. Like, this is not my everyday on the run hairstyle, but it's more so. Now you're going to take your brush and you're just going to brush your hair in as if it's your real hair. You're going to brush everything like it goes together. Now for the last part, we're going to be using our scrunchie to tie our hair back into a ponytail. This is literally as simple as it looks. You're literally going to pull all your hair back and you're going to pull it into a ponytail. You can do it tight, you can do it loose, you can do it however you want it. And it's literally going to look just like real hair. You see the natural look that the ponytail gives, that this kinky straight hair gives, and who's going to tell you anything? And this is what I wear daily when my hair is not, hold up. And this is what I wear daily when my hair is not done. I need to run errands. I need to go to the gym. It really works for the gym because, you know, you sweat your PIXIE out in the gym. And when I just don't have time to go to my hair appointments, but how would they know? Thanks y'all for watching this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. Follow my Instagram to see how I really wear my hair. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Thank you.